first opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Ready? 5-9.
Right there in the middle. 55. Let's go, D.
12. 21.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Breeze now on first down. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
Clearly, every time the Saints put together a game plan, they plan to get Michael Thomas involved early and often. 125 catches in 2018, the most in the NFL. Not bad for a kid in Pop Warner football that only played the minimum number of plays every game.
Breeze's throw on target to Cook. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. On first down, Breeze. And an alley to run. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
You ready? 21. 13.
55. I'm trying to come.
Hey, high 7.
55. Check. 55.
Come on, get set. 5-9.
Mike, 55.
Breeze now on first down. And this is Cook with the ground. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. C.J. Anderson with it. Of course, a big part of the Rams' run to the Super Bowl last year. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Anderson. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. C.J. Anderson. His first touchdown on the year. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's the man who's led the league in rushing twice in 3 seasons, Ezekiel Elliott. The 40, 30, 10, touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go. Let's go.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Snap comes at 1, and now Breeze. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
Watch the twins.
On second down, Kamara. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain. I spy a couple of extra defensive backs on the field for Dallas.
Cowboys in the dime on third. Here's Breeze to throw. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Kamara. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Mike's 54. Go. 54. Hey, let's get this.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Hey, easy.
3rd and 9.
Hey, seam 6.
Check. Watch 54. Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. Hey, one set.
Easy, opposite. Hey, zoom.
I got one.
20 seconds.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. 14 yards is the pickup, first down New Orleans. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a
different story.
long night.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Hey, wahoo.
Come on, boy. You better be ready.
From the gun, it's a give to Anderson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's good for a 6.
They run again on first down. Anderson, nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Ready. 95-56.
7-7, our score after 1.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
5'9".
Check right 54. Right 54. Sounds off.
On the ground, this is Kamara. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They run it for the first time with a backup Murray.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you, it started in the offseason. Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
You kill!
Safe.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
61, Matchbox lights.
No. Off.
Breeze now to throw. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description, because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. This is Elliott. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Prescott from the gun. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 44-yard line. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
You're 21. 36. Hey, Haywood.
Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we're going to make the 48 right now. Let's go. I'm good.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz to try to add the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Well, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Throwing again on second down. Prescott looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, the rookie from Florida. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Intended that time for Cooper.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
You got 3.
Kill.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
You're good. Ready.
Check. 48's the mic.
Breeze now. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. The Saints on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Rush in.
11. 5.
To throw is Breeze. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
The Saints on 4th down last year, 13 of 16, second best in the league, and they'll try it here.
He's crashing. He's checking crashing.
They run. It's Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's go.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
You must be. 0-2.
Shotgun now for Breeze. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch.
Ready.
The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
54, Mike. Check. Watch 54. Here we go. Hey, watch that. Check Mike, 54.
11, 11, 11, 11, 11.
To throw, it's Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 38-yard line. Breeze now 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's 1st and 10. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Here's the party now. Check 52.
You kill! You kill! Hey, exit!
Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4.
Throwing now is Breeze. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
You kill!
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Sammy, Sammy!
Switch. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Check! Hey, orbit!
54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, watch 54, watch.
Now Breeze. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Kill!
Prescott to throw it. And break. The tight end's got it. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Cut!
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. First down, Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
I was going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Prescott yet again. Oh, Prescott stripped. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Prescott to throw on 4th. He's going to look end zone here for Cooper. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Prescott. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
From just shy of midfield, Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Prescott. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Cooper was the target there. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
11. Hey, Charlie.
Now Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
General West.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Hey, Alpha.
I'm coming for you. You mine. Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. Let's go.
5-9.
Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, we gonna mic the 48 right now.
Hey, 5-7.
They're not ready for this. They still
Ready,
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. Dancing to his left. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. So Breeze is going to stay out there. And they're going to go for this on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Prescott. That one completes Elliott. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And now here is another interception. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. They run it again with Kamara. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Now Breeze. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4.
Hey, Echo.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Breeze to throw for it on fourth. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, fourth quarter. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott down. He's going to air one out. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Throwing. Prescott. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Now Prescott. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Lutz with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
Let's go. Let's do it.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously cost one.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott, it's caught. Cooper. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 43. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. To throw is Prescott. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. Cooper was the intended target. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct.
Watch his slant. Watch his slant. Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Go, go.
Mike 48.
Breeze now to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Brings up 3rd.
21.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
The tackle made by Robert Quinn. A loss of 2 on the play.
They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. It'll be a gain of 5, but they do keep him out of the end zone, and now it's 4th down.
But a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. Here we go with Kamara, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
10th carry down for Elliott. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
I'm going to hit you with all.
Now on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard
Ready?
Check.
21.
Hey, that's what I do. Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. Watch the glass.
Hey, seam 6. Hey, kill.
Here we go, D. All day. Defense, all day. 48's Mike. 48's Mike. That's right, baby.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
48's the Mike. Check. 48's the Mike.
Here we go. Hey, Zoo.
48 right now. Let's go. You ain't got nothing. You ain't
Bree's going to throw here. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Thomas, the intended target. Third down here. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Bravo.
right there. 54, right there, right there. 54, Mike. Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world. Mike.
11.
Mike.
From the gun on third down, Breeze. He wants it all for the end zone. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. And this is caught. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. So they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, second and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. The last 2 runs have gone nowhere. And now another showdown looming on third and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on fourth and goal. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being